What's up, car enthusiasts, and welcome back to another episode. So this was a series I always wanted to do but didn't really know how I should structure it. But I mean, we'll just see where it goes. So in today's video we're going to talk about the potential powertrains for the next generation R36 Nissan GT-R. So the first powertrain that Nissan could potentially use is the same VR38 DETT that is used in the current R35 GT-R. And although this specific version of the VR engine family is an old platform that started in around 2007, the aftermarket has proven that this engine has a ton of potential over the stock power output from the manufacturer. And so for the engine code, the VR stands for the engine family, the 38 is a displacement, the D stands for dual overhead cams, the E stands for multi-port fuel injection, and the TT stands for twin turbocharged. And if they use this setup, the base GT-R could have the same power output as the current Nismo trim, which is about 600 horsepower, and the new Nismo trim could have about 650 plus horsepower. And for the drivetrain, they could probably use the same transactional 6-speed dual clutch transmission, and if they tune it correctly, it could have much quicker shifts and much smoother shifts compared to the previous models. So this second powertrain is highly likely that Nissan could use, which is a modified version of the VR30 GT-TT that is found in the Infiniti Q50, Q60, and in the new Nismo Z. So for the GT-R, Nissan would probably increase the displacement to around 3.5 liters to be able to compete with other high-performance cars with V6s like the Acura NSX and the Ford GT. And unlike the VR38 DETT, which has port injection, the VR30 DETT has direct fuel injection. Many people may complain about the carbon buildup, but another option that Nissan could do is to have both port and direct fuel injection, which will help with emissions and increase fuel delivery for performance. This will also help it differentiate from the VR30 DETT. Like before, the base model GT-R could have around 600 horsepower, while the Nismo version could have around 650 to 700 horsepower. And for the powertrain, Nissan already has an existing Jatco 7-speed automatic. This is the same manufacturer that makes Mercedes 9-speed automatic that is used in cars like the G63 and GLE 63. The transmission is called the 7R01, which is designed by Mercedes and licensed under for Nissan vehicles. The 7-speed automatic is used in the Q50 and Q60, which both have rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive layouts, which makes it a perfect drivetrain for the GT-R. Although Nissan could outsource a new dual-clutch transmission with 7 or 8 gears, a modern automatic transmission is just as fast as a DCT and weigh the same or even less. And torque converters are also better for smooth takeoffs and allows for torque multiplication. And other manufacturers like ZF have proven to the automotive industry that torque converter automatics are much better than dual-clutch transmissions, as they are cheaper and can be as efficient as a standard clutch pack. So the last powertrain that Nissan could potentially use is pretty unlikely, but it would be really cool to see, which is that they outsource to use BMW's S58 from the new BMW M3 and M4. They could do what Toyota has done, which is be able to give the fans what they always wanted, which is a new version of the RB26 found in the R32, R33, and R34 Nissan GT-Rs. If Nissan wants to bring its brand back to life and bring back its fan base's interest in the brand, I really think this would be a very smart marketing and financial move for Nissan to do. And not only do they bring back the inline 6 spirits of the previous GT-Rs, they would also save a ton of money in research and development. And the S58 already has a ton of potential, with the M3 competition producing 503 horsepower. It may be difficult to make more power if BMW puts a limit on how much power Nissan is able to make with their engine under like the licensing agreements, but this engine could easily make over 600 horsepower. And the best part is that with the S58, Nissan would already have an amazing drivetrain with a ZF 8-speed automatic and BMW M xDrive, which is a 4-wheel drive system which allows for all-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive mode. And we already know that ZF transmissions are able to handle a ton of torque, so the aftermarket would have a ton of potential with the factory parts. So comment down below what powertrain you think Nissan should go with, and either they should stick with the current VR38 DETT or make a new VR35 DETT, or put the BMW S58 to bring a successor to the RB26. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please check out our website in the link below, and I hope you're driving your dream car.